What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the Burton Breaks podcast. We appreciate you guys tuning in for the second time here. We got a lot to go over today, man. We're going to be answering some questions that you guys left on the last podcast. We had a little forum that some people filled out. We're going to be going over how social media has impacted the hobby, repacks in the hobby. I know that's a pretty hot topic for you guys. We got some buy, sell, holds on some NFL players. We got our NFL picks, and we got a little game at the end for you guys. So stay tuned. Super excited for the second episode. Let's get into it.
So we had about 6 submissions of questions. I'm just going to put every single one in. There was one person that did 2, and then all the others were different.
Let's get a couple more questions for the next podcast, huh?
We need some more questions from you guys. All right, first question was from Avery Quotes. This person did 2 questions. First one was, who is the best wide receiver in the league overall and why?
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Everybody going to say Jamar Chase because of the Triple Crown last year, but if Justin Jefferson had Joe Burrow throwing him the ball, I would love to see what his numbers looked like. Physical specimen, I mean, it's Jay Jettis for sure.
Yeah, and he's doing great with any QB at this point.
I mean, dude just had some of the worst quarterback play. Like he was successful with Nick Mullins at quarterback.
Yeah.
You look at when Joe Burrow goes down and Jake Browning hops in the game. What has Jamar Chase done this year?
Absolutely nothing. He got like 15, 20 yards or something like that last year.
It's Jay Jettis. It's Jay Jettis pretty comfortably.
All right. Question 2. It was Avery Quotes again. Sticking on wide receivers. They asked, rank these 5 wide receivers. Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, JSN.
I should have thrown Amon-Ra St. Brown in there.
I know.
Let's say number 1, Jay Jettis. Number 2, Jamar Chase. Number 3, Puka Nacua. Number 4, CeeDee Lamb. Number 5, JSN.
Yeah, that's probably what mine would be as well. I think people rank CD way higher than he should be.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb is like interesting because he kind of has a similar play style to Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, but he's just a tier lower. I mean, it's just there's a gap. You can argue Jamar versus Jay Jettis. I don't think anyone's sitting here arguing whether CeeDee's better than either of those two guys. So I think there's a sizable gap there.
Yeah, we got Kyle Obst, 47.
I love my guy Kyle.
He says, when Kyle comes back to Michigan, you should let him be a guest on the pod.
Hey, you never know, man. We'll see what happens.
You never know. Next one is from C. Just C. That's all it is. It says, will you ever start running more baseball?
Never say never, man. I don't know. I like gripping basketball and football the most. Never really been a huge baseball guy. I don't really understand chasing prospects that 90% of them will never even touch the MLB, but hey, that's not for me to judge. It's not really my thing, but never say never. I like ripping a couple different baseball products. Maybe we'll get into some of the higher end stuff like Topps Dynasty here and there, but we'll see.
You ever think you would run like some crazy product comes out for baseball? You think you'd ever run on a break of it?
Hey, maybe. Never know. I like to leave all doors open.
We got 2 more questions. Michael Wisman. Would you rather Jared Goff throw for 5,000 yards and lose in the first round of the playoffs or throw for 3,000 and win the Super Bowl?
That's a whack question. Why do I care what Jared Goff does, bro? Give me the Super Bowl.
Give me the Super Bowl.
I think he's trying to do like a little Jalen Hurts thing there. Would you rather be Jalen Hurts or would you rather be good and not win?
Next question was from Michael Wisman. He said, would you rather Jared Goff throw for 5,000 yards and lose in the first round of the playoffs or throw for 3,000 and win the Super Bowl?
Come on now. I would much rather him throw for 3,000 and win a Super Bowl. I think he's trying to do a little Jalen Hurts thing right there where, Jalen Hurts only throws for 3,000, but he wins the Super Bowl. Who would you rather have? It's like, if I'm picking a quarterback, I'd rather have the guy who throws for 5,000 yards. If I'm picking for my favorite team, I'd rather win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with ranking individual quarterbacks. So I know what you're trying to do there, Michael, but it's not going to work on me.
We got Rob 0307.
My guy
Rob. He said, how has your view of the hobby changed now that you have been a breaker for a while?
I mean, as like compared to when I was just doing it as a hobby, I mean, really not a ton, I guess. I mean, it's still the same kind of hobby to me. Like I get more joy out of collecting now than I did before. You know, I love it just like I did when I was a kid. So honestly, the only thing that's changed now is that I got more capital to work with. I can kind of have a little more fun with it. So I sit here and open boxes all day. What more can I really ask for? I love cards. I wouldn't do it for a living if I didn't. So it really hasn't changed too much.
Do you think that the scale of all the breakers happening in the community? Is that why a big part of the reason why the card industry has grown so much?
Yeah, I definitely think breakers are a huge reason why the hobby has grown so much. I mean, that I can't even tell you the amount of people who say that I'm the reason that got them into the hobby, and there's 1,000 more of me out there breaking and stuff. I'm sure that there's a countless number of people who have gotten into the hobby because of breakers and their content and all of this stuff. I mean, people hate on breakers so much, saying breakers ruined the hobby, breakers did this to the hobby. It's like, yeah, sure. If you enjoyed collecting your base cards and filling out your binders, which there's nothing wrong with that, then you probably don't like breakers. But what are they doing to harm your thing? Like it really doesn't have any effect other than the people, I guess, who were. I mean, I just don't understand what the negatives of breaking are. Box prices are higher. Great, singles are higher too. Guess who's breaking repacks, which holds the single market up right now? It's breakers. Like everything is higher right now, but that means the singles are higher. The boxes are higher, the singles are higher. It doesn't. It's potato potato. I mean, it's where the market is. You can adjust or you can whine about it, but whining about it's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah, no. I do think that I agree with you, and like breaking has increased the card values. But what I fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Totally just lost my train. I had a
It's all good, dude. It happens.
good ass
We
question.
keep it rolling. It's a podcast,
Had
not
a good ass question.
not a video.
The content, that's what I was okay. Content in the hobby on the like YouTube side of it.
Right.
People not breaking. How do you think that has affected like because like when I was a kid, all I was watching was the YouTube and I wasn't really collecting.
Yeah.
But now I'm fuck, that was not a good question.
I think I know where you're going. You're basically
Yeah.
asking how is YouTube growing the hobby versus breaking, and I think they're
Yeah.
kind of like two different things there. I mean, I got a lot of respect to the people who've grown a community off of just YouTube and stuff. There's people who go to card shows, they make content around deals. I mean, it's a very different type of thing than breaking, but I mean, it's the hobby all the same. That not everyone can be making content around one thing. I mean, you guys can't sit there and praise someone who's doing the $1 to $100 challenge and then hate on someone who's doing this. Like we need all type of things to continue to grow the hobby. It can't just be one type of thing for one person, because you might like that content. Someone might like seeing $10,000 flawless boxes open. Someone might want to know how to clean and grade cards. You kind of need all these people working together while they're working for themselves to really just elevate all aspects of the hobby.
Yeah, I do think that breaking has actually, for me, in my opinion, I think breaking has evolved to the older generation of card collectors, because like when I was a kid, I was just watching the YouTube aspect of it, and then when I came older, now I'm doing breaks, hopping in breaks and buying on breaks, because I mean I've got the money. Obviously, when I was a kid, I didn't, but I think it kind of like
Flex.
I think it kind of goes age wise. Like YouTube, it's kind of the younger generation. They don't have to spend money, but they can still watch these expensive box being opened. And then once you get older, and like we've got people hopping in stream that are, I mean, I want to say old, but like a grown adults
Right.
that can also collect still, and I think it's pretty cool with the
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, no one's gonna sit here and lie to you. Obviously, there's an aspect of gambling to
yeah.
to breaking. We're not idiots. No one's gonna say that it's not. You're sitting here and you're hopping into these breaks hoping to hit a good card. Nobody's like, "Ooh, I just hit my base LeBron James card. I'm fired up now." Like, we all know what it is. We all know what we're after. I mean, if you're in it for the thrill, I mean, there's people. Would you rather go to the casino and spin a slot machine, or would you rather buy a box and have a chance to hit something, just like you have a chance to hit on a slot machine, but at least you're walking away with something physical? And even if you don't necessarily hit something, you're getting cards that you collect as a hobbyist.
Yeah.
It's all part of it, but you can watch the breaks without getting into the breaks. You can do a lot of different things. I mean, people pigeonhole it into these guys are online casinos, let's ban them from the hobby. It's like, I don't know. It's interesting.
I kind of see it as I'm buying into a box for less than the box cost for a team that I collect. Like that's like 80 to 90% of the time. Sometimes it's like randomized teams, but most of the time I'm buying a team that I want to buy, because I don't want to buy like the Raptors on an NBA break. I don't care about the Raptors. I just want the Pistons cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely people who go out there and I mean, I'll do it too, where I'll just buy the best team because I want the chance to hit the LeBron James logo, man, or whatever it is. But there is those people who are I have people who have bought in my breaks and they've only ever bought the same team because they're a fan of the Cleveland Browns and they really
Yeah.
want those Cleveland Brown cards. And I think that's great. Like you don't have to buy a box and just only hope you're hitting Cleveland Browns. You could just buy the Cleveland Browns for a fraction of the price of the box and, get all of the cards you're looking for. Like really recently I've been super into collecting Thanos and going for his Topps Chrome Rainbow. So I've been into 100 different cases of Topps Chrome Sapphire at 1% of the price because I'm just buying Thanos. It's a pick your character break.
Yeah.
And like that's the greatest thing in the world. Because have I made my money back? Absolutely not. But have I gotten 30 hours of entertainment where I'm sitting there watching this?
Yep.
I throw it up on my TV, dude. AirPlay to the TV. I mean, this is like just pure entertainment, and you have the upside of hitting, and it's just something where if you can afford to do it and you know what you're getting into, I mean, it's a lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
there's chances to hit big, and there's chances to lose, and there's chances to hit cards that you might have never gotten if you were just trying to get them on eBay. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
No, yeah. And that's kind of the same thing with repacks, which people, it's either a love or hate relationship. There's no like in between.
I think there is a little bit of an in between. People who are like, it's not for them, but they're like, I understand the idea of it.
Yeah. No, I guess, yeah. But like there's just so many people that are against it, think it's ruining the hobby, and just hate these repacks when like obviously on repacks you're not going to lose money on them when you're making them. So the breaker has to buy the box from the company and then they can sell them. But there's going to be ceilings and there's going to be floors. And people are getting mad that the ceilings are super high 99% of the time.
It depends on the repack. There's
Yeah.
good repacks and there's bad repacks. But like, I mean, I've ripped so much wax I couldn't even tell you, and I've ripped a lot of repacks in my life. And if you think that there is not a significantly better ROI ripping repacks, as long as it's a good repack, then you are sorely mistaken. I mean, the chase to wax is more exciting and more exhilarating because it's a card that no one's ever had before. The ceiling in some products is limitless. Like if you're ripping Flawless or you're ripping Prism looking for a Black Finite or you're ripping Optic looking for a 1 of 1 downtown, like those cards, yes, they're 1 in a million, but it's possible. When you're ripping a repack, there's a finite ceiling. Like if you're ripping a $500 repack and it's got a $2,000 ceiling, the best card you're hitting is $2,000 unless like the market's changing, it's spiked up or something. But there's no doubt in my mind that the ROI on repacks is more than double, maybe triple, quadruple the ROI on wax if it's a good repack. But I mean that doesn't. There's just people that don't enjoy repacks, and that's. I mean, I understand that aspect of it. They don't want to. They just don't want cards that aren't fresh, I guess, or they want the chase of hitting that monster card. They don't.
Yeah.
Like some people hitting a 4x on a ceiling is like that's cool, but they want to hit that $100,000 card.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different for everybody.
And I mean, like take Deca boxes for example. Deck is a really good product, big hits, also low floors.
Right.
And I've seen a $1,000 Deca box get opened and they got maybe $15 worth of cards.
That is one of the most funny things in the world for me is you'll see people that like somebody comes in and they dome a $1,000 box of Deca and they pull $20 worth of cards and everyone in the staff's like, oh, tough box.
Tough box.
And then it's like you'll open a $200 repack and pull a $50 floor, and then everyone's like, dude, he just lost $150. Like, what is going on? Like, what? This is the worst repack in the world. It's like, brother, you just watched someone lose $980 on a Panini box hitting the floor. Someone just lost $150 hitting a floor, and at least it was a cool card. Like, the coolest card you hit in that Deca box was a blue CD Lamb out of 199. Like, what's going on?
I mean, like say like $1,000 Deca box, we'll say the $200 repacks, $50 floor. You're still getting at least $250 back off of that. And like at least in the Deca box, you could literally get like nothing. Like there's a low floor in those boxes. I personally,
but there's a super high ceiling. We pulled the Caleb Williams 1 of 1 Deca. That might be a $40,000 card. So it's potato, man. Some people love the thrill of chasing those boxes that have that limitless ceiling, and some people are like, I want a nice ROI. Like I want to rip something and feel good that I know if I hit the worst possible thing in the world, I'm still getting something. If I hit a ceiling, I'm making a lot of money. And if I hit somewhere in between, I'm probably breaking even. That's cool with me too.
Yeah, no, for sure. For me personally, I'm a big wax guy. I'll do repacks occasionally, but I'm a big wax guy, but I get smoked all the time.
You bought into a repack break and you made $1,000.
I did do that. I did buy into a break and I got like a out of 10 Paulo.
Because you run a case break, like we ran a case break of our flavor bursts, and there was at least 15 out of the 34 spots that made money on it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you run a case break of wax, I don't think I've ever ran a case break of wax where 15 spots have gotten paid.
Tops, the top, maybe 5.
But yeah, I mean, it's tough. But the chase of wax is that maybe the first person who got paid on that made $10,000 because you can hit this crazy card.
Yeah,
but it's interesting.
It's kind of, I feel like repacks are more spread out paying people, whereas wax breaks are kind of like this one person's gonna make a lot of money and everybody else is gonna get skunked. And that's just kind of
yeah. I mean, it's definitely an interesting thing. I don't know. What do you guys think about the repacks? I know that's a topic that people talk about all the time. We could go on with repacks forever. I mean, I think that the main thing is, here's my stance. Repacks are good if the right repacks are being opened. There are some shady people out there that, I mean, they don't even have, it's not even a sealed box of the repacks. They just flip a tab open and, oh my God, here's the card that I've stuck in here 5 minutes ago. It's
yeah.
What's going on? Like, there is definitely some shady stuff in the repack world. So be careful, know what you're doing, and find the repacks that have value, because there's plenty of them out there. There's people who do it right, and you just got to find them. Don't get caught up with the like, bro, it's so funny to me because I can walk into a repack room, and if they have their face cam on, you can just like look at the person doing it and you're like, oh yeah, this is
not
sketchy.
the one.
This is sketchy. Like,
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can usually tell just based off of, does that person look trustworthy, or does he look like a scroungy used car salesman?
Yeah, no.
It's
Like I was watching a repack break the other day, and it was like you pick a division, and then they pull a separate repack, which has a division in it. You pick 3, and then like behind the camera are the repacks, and whatever division hit out of those cards, they had to pick a number, and then they picked the repack. But there was like 500 repacks in there, and there was 3 ceilings, and all the rest were floors. But like, they're not telling you that. But like, I watched this break like probably maybe like 20 of them.
I think I know who you're talking about. I saw a pretty crazy one going on today where I was like, what's happening?
It was just kind of like,
it's always dude. Some of these repacks are just, they look so poor. It's like, it doesn't even look like a real product. It looks like somebody took a cardboard box that they ordered off of Amazon and then stuck a sticker on it. It's
yeah.
like, come on, bro.
Or like, another thing about like repacks and repack breaks is usually we're not running like 10 repacks. Like with the Blue Raz, we're running 50 of them.
Right.
Like, everybody has a pretty high chance to hit. And like, what I don't get with these other, like, the people that are talking, I don't even want to say anything about that, but they're running like 1-box breaks. Like, a lot of people doing 1-box repack breaks. And so you see a lot of people making money, but it's the same thing as wax, where one person's going to get paid really well and everybody else is going to absolutely skunked.
I don't necessarily mind those. I mean, if it just depends on who you are. There's definitely people out there that enjoy that thrill. Like, as long as it's a good repack, I don't even mind that. I don't think I would personally do it, but I can definitely appreciate the sentiment of, I'm getting in on this. I know the floor is $200. It's a $50 spot for me. Even if I hit a floor, I know I'm 4xing my money, but at the same time, I have a 1 in 8 chance to hit this. So
no, yeah,
I know what I'm getting into here, but at least I know if I do hit, I'm gonna make money. So I don't mind those, but I think there's better ways to do it.
Yeah, no, in essence, it's 100% gambling. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
life is a gamble, dude.
Life is a gamble. Like, I mean, people that are buying into repacks know exactly what they're getting into. So, I mean, you don't have to really explain it to them unless it's like their first time and they're just trying it out. But But yeah,
I would say that's one of the unique things about TikTok too, is that you get a lot more first timers compared to like if you're streaming on Whatnot. Because on Whatnot, everybody who's on Whatnot is already familiar with the hobby. Like it's a hobby only app pretty much.
yeah,
Like there's
for sure.
people are on TikTok. Everybody's on TikTok. Like you could just be scrolling and then all of a sudden you're like, why do sports cards keep popping up on my feed? Like let me tap into this live, see what it's about, and then like people are like, what is happening? Like, how do I get in on this? How is all this stuff? So I think that's one of the really cool things about TikTok is that we are growing the hobby and we are, introducing new people, and hopefully one of the better rooms that they can get introduced in. There's a lot of people that would probably take advantage of some newcomers to the hobby like that. So it's definitely a big difference between TikTok and Whatnot in that sense.
Yeah, and I mean, back to the rise of social media with cards, it was a big boom once TikTok Live is what you said the other day was once TikTok Live came on and you started doing breaks on TikTok Live, that in general it kind of had the same upward slope of the hobby growing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of just coincides with the nature of the hobby booming during the pandemic. So it was a perfect storm, I would say.
Yeah. All right. 3 players.
Next segment here.
Next segment. 3 players. Buy, sell, hold currently.
Buy, sell, hold.
Can't
NFL
be
only, or can we talk multiple sports here?
multiple sports. It's players.
Players. Buy, sell, hold. I don't even really like to do the investing thing just because I feel like 99% of the times the smartest thing to do is sell. I mean, we saw that with all these NFL quarterbacks. Out of the 2024 rookie class, guys, who's up?
Yeah.
Who's up? I told you guys to sell all your cards. Oh, but JJ's going to do good. JJ's in the perfect offense. It's like, bro, Drake May's playing good and his market's still down. It's like if those guys didn't have an MVP season, it's just there's nowhere for him to go. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've seen it with Desmond Ridder, Will Levis, no CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. I can't think of one quarterback that was drafted since 2021 that has gone up since their rookie year. Trevor Lawrence down, Zach Wilson down, Trey Lance down, like Kenny Pickett down, Brock Purdy since his rookie year down. 2023, Stroud and Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson down. 2024, Caleb, Jaden, all of those guys since their rookie year down. It's like sell. You want to know who you should be buying and holding? Legends. Players who aren't going to be in products anymore. Like this is LeBron James, possible last year. I mean, it's his last year of Panini products. It's probably going to be his last year in the NBA. I think there's a very unique opportunity with Topps getting the license, possibly during LeBron James' last season. If you're getting first-year Topps back with the license, last year LeBron, I think some of his Topps Chrome cards could go crazy from the license set. Obviously, he had those Topps Chrome cards from 03 to 08 or whatever it was, 09, where he was in those products. But I think that this new resurgence of Topps taking over, I think those could be good cards to potentially buy. But in general, I'm a big sell guy. I didn't give you any players there, but sell everybody who is.
No, you did. You said legends. Buy legends.
Buy legends. Sell everybody else. If you have LeBron, Mahomes, Brady, Kobe, Kareem, Steph Curry, hold.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you're saying sell all the rookie QBs and all those
Yes,
stuff?
bro. Even Cam Ward right now. People are like, oh, dude, he's 0-4. His market can't get any worse. It's like,
yeah,
dude, it can. It absolutely can. His downtowns are probably still $1,000.
Yeah.
You want to know what you should do with your Jackson Dart cards? You should have sold them yesterday. You better list them as soon as you hear me say this word. Because if you can sell a Jackson, I mean, like it's $11,000 for a gold Jackson Dart.
Travis Hunter downtown was $2,000. He's playing like
sell. Even if it doesn't matter how these players perform, Jackson Dart could end up being really good, and unless he is literally the MVP of the league type player, like if you're not Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, or Josh Allen, your market has gone down. Like it's crazy. Look at Justin Herbert's balling out right now. You look at his cards in 2020; they were more expensive than they are now. Like it's just there's very limited opportunities. I'm not saying it's non-existent, because Jordan Love's cards were cheap for a minute there in like 2021, 2022 when Aaron Rodgers was a starter and everyone kind of forgot about Jordan Love. But everyone's trying to do the same thing in the aspect of everyone wants to find that one player who's going to see the massive 3x market spike. Yeah. So now there's this built-in cost of, like, you saw DTR cards going for $100 just because people are like, Well, he could be the guy. It's like Shadur Sanders cards. Well, he might be the guy. I'm going to pay $1,000 for his gold case hit. He probably will never play a snap in the NFL, but if he does, it might become 2,000. It's like there's just the risk is not worth the reward in
Yeah.
that sense.
I think the only player that like beat those odds was probably Tom Brady out of almost everybody.
You want to know what the best thing you can do is? Buy a sealed box and throw it in a safe, because you're basically buying a timeshare. It's like the same thing. Would you rather invest into one risky stock, or would you rather invest in the S&P? Because you got a class like 2023 where those players individually, Bryce Young, Stroud, Anthony Richardson, have all tanked compared to where they were at. Box prices are almost the same as where they are at, just because of how supply and demand works. If any of those players would have gone crazy, the boxes would have still appreciated. But instead of, you're basically minimizing your loss while still having the chance to realize those gains if players do perform. It's especially with like 2024, dude. You have that chance of Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Drake May. So many different quarterbacks. Penix, McCarthy. Any of those guys, boom. I think 2024 is a great year to sit on some wax, order a couple boxes, throw them in the safe, and see if they appreciate in 10 years. I think that's a better move than let me buy this Bo Nix, and maybe Bo Nix turns into the next Tom Brady. It's like.
And I mean, you saw it with, what was it, 2017 National Treasures?
Yeah.
I don't know about Flawless, but I know National Treasures, for a case of National Treasures, it was like $75,000 or something like that, which is
I think if you're trying to invest in
insane.
something, go buy a sealed box and chuck it in the closet. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
NFL slate finished this week.
Jackson Dart had a debut. I think it's getting a little overrated. He threw like 110 passing yards.
Yeah.
They won the game, but everyone's like, "Oh my God, Jackson Dart, dude! New York is saved." It's like he didn't look bad, but did he look?
He got like a rushing touchdown or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sold on Dart yet. I wish the best for him, but I think he's. It reminds me of Will Levis's debut a little bit, dude. Will Levis threw for like. He had a good debut.
Yeah, but look where he's at now.
They got no film on you in your first game as a quarterback, man.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on Dart yet. We'll see what happens, but overall it was a good week. I mean, there was nothing. What was the craziest upset? I mean, the Ravens going 1-3 and looking like they're in shambles. That's not great.
The tie, 40-40.
40-40.
First time in like 700 games or something like that.
Yeah, the tie was definitely a little crazy, but we gotta switch to college rules, man. What the hell are we doing?
I watched 4 hours of football for a 40-40 tie.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, this is the NFL. Like, I feel like a tie is like, all right, guys, parents got to get home. Like, let's end 6th grade football now in a tie because overtime just ended. We're talking about the NFL, and we still have ties in the sport.
Like you can't have like I thought it'd be cool to have like a kickoff. Like,
nah, that's
like
whack,
field goals
bro.
as far as you can.
Whack. Cowboys would have smacked for Brandon Aubrey.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like,
but hey, that's why you need to get your.
It's better than nothing.
Up.
But the college rules are cinema, dude.
Yeah.
Going into a 2-point conversion shootout, like, that is such a cool idea. I think that they have to switch to college rules sooner than later. I think they will. The NFL has had the worst overtime rules. It started with having, in the regular season, let's just have it where if somebody scores first a touchdown, they win. Sorry, you lost the coin flip. Yeah, they win. It was even in the playoffs, dude. Remember when Josh Allen and Patty Mahomes were having a masterclass battle? Oh, Patrick Mahomes won the heads or the coin toss. All right, guys, Patrick Mahomes wins because they're going to score a touchdown. It was back and forth. Whoever got the ball first was going to score a touchdown. Like, they finally, fixed that. Then they fixed it for the regular season. The next step is let's stop having ties in football. It makes no sense, dude.
Yeah, other than that, no games were kind of just like everything.
It was a midweek of football.
Midweek.
The MetLife turf has got to get adjusted, man. Malik Neighbors done for the year. Tyreek Hill done for the year. Brutal, man. That Tyreek Hill injury was rough to watch. I'm really sad about Malik. My fantasy team is all but cooked at this point. Shout out to Ashton Genty. He finally had a good week.
Yeah, for sure.
Good to see that.
Yeah, like 33 points or something like that.
33 fantasy points. We take those. Genty finally putting on for the city.
But next week, on Thursday Night Football, which is actually, I feel like it could be a good game.
Yeah.
You got Rams 49ers.
That's going to be a really good game, I think. I do think the Rams will probably win by like 10. But.
Yeah, but I think Purdy needs to step it up a little bit. He was his first week back, but that was not.
That's an NFC West duel for first place, essentially, depending on what the Seahawks do. But I think that's a good one.
Who do you got? You got Rams? Rams, yeah.
Matthew Stafford, bro. Got to support.
Vikings, Browns.
Oh God, Vikings, Browns. I don't know how that Vikings offense is gonna look against that Cleveland Browns defense. They're good.
Do you think this is the last week for Joe Flacco, or?
Yeah, we got to see Dylan Gabriel sometime soon, man. I'm tired of watching the statue in the pocket. So, I think the Vikings will win that one, but
Not by as much as we did, is my opinion.
no,
I think Carson Wentz will get sacked a decent amount of times.
I think it'll be like 20-13 or something.
Yeah. Cowboys, Jets.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys win that one. Jets go 0-5. Rough.
Yeah. Giants, Saints.
Ooh, a little toilet bowl action. Do the Giants keep it rolling with Dart even with Malik out? I think the Saints actually win this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants.
I think the Saints will win this one. The Saints are gritty, man. They've played a lot of good teams close. Don't count out the Saints just yet.
Giants have got the Scat Pack. They got the human wrecking ball over there. I think he'll.
Crayon
I think
muncher?
he's. I think he's.
The crayon muncher.
The crayon muncher.
The
I think he's
built-in
gonna run.
CTE?
He's gonna run for a lot. I think against the Saints, in my opinion.
All right.
Raiders,
I like that.
Colts. Danny Dimes against
Colts.
Geno Interception Smith.
Yeah, Geno Smith is a bottom 5 quarterback in football. If the Raiders had a decent quarterback, they'd actually be a solid squad. I think Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker's an underrated wide receiver duo. Obviously, Genty's a beast. Their O-line is horrible, so that's not great. But if they got an offensive line and a real QB, they'd be a decent team. Their defense is pretty good.
Oh, for sure. Dolphins, Panthers. Tyreek Hill out.
Panthers.
Panthers? I'll take Panthers.
Bryce Young is...
I think Tua is kind of just like... So,
that's crazy. I mean, yeah, Tua is... That's a toilet bowl. I'm not watching that one, but...
Broncos, Eagles.
Ooh!
I feel like that's going to be a good game. I could see the Broncos pulling this one
Broncos win that football game.
I think Broncos winning that
Broncos win that football game. Jalen Hurts throws for 127 passing yards, and Bo Nix throws for 134. In the most boring game of the season, the Broncos win.
Texans, Ravens. Take the Ravens on this one for me personally. I just don't think the Texans are good.
Dude, the
enough to beat
Ravens
the
are spiraling.
They
though.
got like 8. They do have like 8 Pro Bowlers out right now.
I'm taking the Texans. I'm taking the Texans. The Texans look bad. The
Really?
Ravens look worse. They're gonna make CJ Stroud look like he's back in his rookie season.
All right.
I'm taking Texans.
Texans. Titans versus Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals aren't that good, but they're gonna beat the Titans.
No.
And
Cardinals are mid, but Titans are, as Cam Ward said, ass.
Yeah, they're gonna be a high sack game, just like every other. Bucks, Seahawks.
Ooh, that's a great football game. Wow. What is that, prime time?
4:05 on Sunday.
Dude, that's a great game. I'm watching that for sure. Bucks, Seahawks, dude. Man, give me the Buccaneers, but that is going to be a shootout. I think that's going to be a great football game. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah. Next one, Lions, Bengals.
Lions. Yeah, we don't need to talk about
We
that
don't
one.
need to talk about that one. Commanders,
Next.
Chargers.
Commanders, Chargers.
Yeah.
If Daniels is back,
yeah.
I'll take the Commanders. If not, I'll take the Chargers. That's an interesting game, but Joe Alt and Slater down for the Chargers. Yikes.
Yeah. Patriots versus the Bills.
The Bills have played a lot of close games against some bad teams. I think the Patriots actually win this.
Really?
I do. I think Drake may. Dude, they just put a 42 on the Panthers. Not that the Panthers defense is great. I think that I do think that the Patriots win this. I think Drake May is kind of like the heir to Josh Allen's throne. He plays very similarly, and I think Drake takes this one.
All right, I'm going Bills. I don't think they can stoop that low. I don't think the Patriots are going to beat them.
The Saints had a good chance.
I mean, it was like 19 to like 21 for a while, and then
I
they
believe
pulled
in the
out.
Patriots, dude. I think the Patriots are a good team.
And then Monday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. Chiefs versus Jaguars.
God.
T-Law versus Patty
That is going to be a
Mahomes.
boring game to watch. I'll take the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are on the up and up, and I think that the Patrick Mahomes will probably be back in the Super Bowl again. The overreactions can stop now. Patty Mahomes will be getting Rashee Rice back soon. The Jaguars have won games, but they look miserable. I'm taking the Chiefs pretty comfortably.
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll be a blowout, but they will win that game.
I'm taking the Jags. I'm taking
We
the
know you
Jags.
hate Patrick
I don't
Mahomes.
like Patrick Mahomes. I don't like the Chiefs. I do think it'll be a good game, but I think I think there's gonna be something special in that game that T-Law just like goes off for like 400 yards or something like
Yeah, you should bet that.
that. No. All right. Do you have a list?
I don't have a list, bro. I
You
got my
want
list
a
up
list
here.
up there?
I know we've been talking about it.
All right.
Time for a fun little game.
Are we gonna snake?
Yes, we're doing a snake.
Okay.
Rochambeau for first pick. If you guys don't know what we're doing, how about we explain the game?
Okay.
first?
To explain the game.
And put out your rules because you were saying some crazy rules that I didn't even account for.
Okay. So in this game, we're doing a Marvel drafter player for an NBA team. You get 5 players on the court.
You get a 6-man too.
You get a 6-man? Okay.
You gotta have a 6-man.
I'll get a 6-man. But you've got 6 men, 5 on the court, 1 on the bench, and the player has to be able to fit on the court. That was the rule. Because he was like, I'm just going to get Galactus. And I was like, well, he can't fit on the court. They have to be able to fit on the court. And, I mean, it doesn't even matter if they can dribble a basketball. They just need to fit on the court.
Okay.
And then they're good.
And it's an unbreakable court, so like someone who's really large.
Yeah,
is
you're not
gonna,
going to just crush the court. Everything's unbreakable.
So it's a hypothetical situation.
It's a big hypothetical situation. Obviously, it is Marvel.
All right, Rochambeau for first overall pick. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You did.
You go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
You go first. I'll take back to back. That's
First
fine.
pick, we're doing point. I'll do point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. That's mine. Point guard, I'm going Black Widow.
What a ridiculous first pick,
Dude.
bro. Are we trying to build the baddest team or the best team?
Trust you're getting crushed by my team.
All
first
right.
off.
You guys know Thanos is my guy. I don't know if he's the best pick right here. I'm not going to lock in a position for him yet because I got to kind of see where he's going to play, but I'll take Thanos. And then I'm going to make it so you just can't stop me. I actually know where. Thanos is going at the 4, and Hulk is going at the 5.
Yeah.
Thanos and Hulk, you're cooked.
Yeah. All right. Shooting guard, I got Gambit.
Ooh.
That guy is
Yo, that was
sharpshooter,
actually
baby.
a good pluck. Okay.
That guy's gonna
I
sharpshooter.
didn't even think about that. Damn.
Small forward, I'm taking Black Panther. That guy's quick. He's gonna get shit done. He's gonna get shit done.
All right, I like that, but I'm gonna give you a better shooting guard. Actually, I'm gonna save my shooting guard because you already drafted one. I don't need to. I shouldn't have drafted my big men first because you don't. Never mind. I'll just draft my shooting guard.
I already won. Yeah, I know. Just go. Just go.
He's confident. I'm gonna take at the shooting guard. Give me Hawkeye. You think Gambit's a better sharpshooter than Hawkeye?
I do. I think he's not good with his hands.
Actually,
he's good with a bow and arrow.
I'm not taking Hawkeye. I'm taking Bullseye. Do you even know who Bullseye is?
I do know Bullseye.
Taking Bullseye. And then at point guard,
he's got a little dumb bullseye on his forehead.
At point guard, I'm taking Professor X.
Yeah,
I'm taking Professor X.
I was gonna draft
that
Professor
dude is gonna
X.
be all up. That's the best floor general to ever touch a basketball.
Yeah, but Black Widow's a good team player.
And in the wheelchair too. That shit's gonna be fire. Wheelchair basketball, bro.
Okay. All right, power forward. Give me Mr. Fantastic.
Dude, I was gonna take him at the 3.
That guy's gonna.
I was gonna take him at the 3.
Get that shit out of here.
I don't know who I'm gonna take him at small forward now.
Mr. Fantastic at power forward and center. I got Juggernaut. Big guy.
Hulk is smashing up on that.
Dude.
See, you got your phone here with the cheat sheet, bro. I just got the straight dome.
notes.
All right, small forward. I need a small forward and I need a 6th man. What do you still need? A 6th man?
6 man.
Small forward is very interesting, but I got to do it for the culture, bro. I got to do it for the culture. Give me Captain America.
Yeah.
We need a leader, dude. We need a leader. Give me Captain America. He's probably the least talented guy on this team, but he's like a Lou Dort type dude. He's just gonna be up in there. He's a bulldog. He's gonna hit those corner threes. He's just gonna be the leader of the team. And then as my 6th man, I gotta do it for the people. Give me Spider-Man.
Okay, I was worried you were gonna take my 6 man, which was pretty close. We kind of got the Avengers at the last 3, but my 6 man, I'm going Ant-Man, dude. Ant-Man is a 6th man type of guy, dude. He's not a starter. He's just kind of behind the scenes, but he does what he needs to.
He could like shrink
and
go
shrink and
damn.
Grow. I'm taking Ant-Man on my 6.
Who do you guys think wins below? Which squad takes the W? Ferret or me?
Guess we'll let the people decide.
I don't know. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good squad, right?
It's a pretty good draft.
was a
Both
good
drafts are
draft.
pretty good.
Can't wait till people comment below. Oh, you guys missed blank. You missed him.
Yeah,
you
and
missed
then we're
him."
just like, duh.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even do any research for this. I was thinking about Thor, but I was like, I'll take Captain America, be a leader. I think my small forward's a little weak, but it's all right.
Yeah, my team kind of lacks leadership, but they're coached, dude.
Black Panther's a good leader.
Yeah, we could have drafted coaches too.
I would have saved Professor X for my coach.
Yeah, I probably would have done Iron Man.
I guess. Yo, did I miss on Doctor Strange?
I don't think he could do much.
Yeah, I guess. All right, boys. Well, I mean, is there anything else we got?
That's it.
That's it. That's the pod, dude. Episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll leave a forum down below so they can ask questions for the start of the next episode.
Yeah.
All right. Leave some better questions this time. I want to get juicy. Ask some questions you would think we wouldn't answer. Just some great questions. We'll leave the forum in the description of this video. We'll see you guys next Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern for episode 3. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.